Hello everyone, welcome to this engaging video where we deep dive into the most frequently asked questions from world literature. These questions are critical for competitive exams like UGC NET English, SET and other literature-based assessment. This video is a part 1 of our series on world literature questions, answers and in-depth option analysis. So let's explore. Our first question is, who wrote the Australian novel My Brilliant Career? And options are A. Patrick White, B. Miles Franklin, C. Peter Carey and D. Tim Winton. Pause the video and try to tell the answer. The correct answer is option B. Miles Franklin. Miles Franklin was an Australian writer and feminist. My Brilliant Career 1901 was her semi-autobiographical novel that portrayed the struggles of young women struggle for independence in rural Australia. A groundbreaking feminist novel and a cornerstone of Australian literature. Now let's see explanation of other options. Patrick White. Patrick White was an Australian writer and the first Australian to win the Nobel Prize in Literature, 1973. His famous works are The Tree of Man, Was, The Eye of the Storm. Known for his exploration of existential and spiritual themes. Peter Carey. Peter Carey is an acclaimed Australian novelist and a two-time Booker Prize winner. His famous works are Oscar and Lucinda, True History of the Cayley Gang. Known for his imaginative and historical fiction. Tim Winton. Tim Winton is a contemporary Australian novelist. His famous works are Cloud Streets, Breath, Dirt Music. Known for his depiction of the Australian landscape and the complex family dynamics. Our next question is, Things Fall Apart by Chinua Achebe was published in which year? And the options are A. 1948, B. 1958, C. 1968 and D. 1978. Pause the video and try to tell the answer. The correct answer is option B, 1958. Things Fall Apart was published in 1958 and is considered a landmark novel in African literature. The novel explores the impact of British colonialism and Christian missionary efforts on Igbo society through the life of its protagonist, Oko Nokwo. It is regarded as one of the most significant pieces of African literature and has been translated into over 50 languages. Our next question is, who is the central character in Dante's Inferno? Options are A. Beatrice, B. Virgil, C. Dante, D. Ulysses. Pause the video and try to tell the answer. Correct answer is C. Dante. Dante Alighieri, the author and narrator, is also the central character in Inferno. The poem is written as an allegorical journey through hell, guided by Virgil. Dante represents every man, exploring themes of sin, redemption and divine justice. Now let's see explanation of other options. Option A, Beatrice. Beatrice Portinari is a significant figure in the Divine Comedy, primarily in the third part, Paradiso. She serves as Dante's spiritual guide and represents divine love and grace. In Inferno, she does not physically accompany Dante but sends Virgil to guide him through hell. Option B, Virgil. Virgil, the Roman poet, author of the Aeneid, serves as Dante's guide through hell and purgatory. He symbolizes human reason and wisdom. Option D. Ulysses. Ulysses appears in Inferno as a damned soul, suffering in the eighth circle of hell for his deception and cunning during the Trojan War. While a memorable character, he is not central to the narrative. Dante's Inferno is the first part of the Divine Comedy and portrays the poet Dante's symbolic journey through hell, guided by Virgil. The narrative serves as an allegory of the soul's journey towards God, with Dante as a central figure representing humanity's struggle and search for salvation. Our next question is, who wrote the novella Death in Venice? Options are A. Thomas Mann, B. Franz Kafka, C. Hermann Hesse, D. Bertolt Brecht. Pause the video and try to tell the answer. The correct answer is option A. Thomas Mann. Thomas Mann was a renowned German novelist and essayist. He is best known for his exploration of themes such as decay, passion, and the conflict between reason and desire. Death in Venice tells the story of a Gustav, a celebrated writer who becomes obsessed with the young boy named Tadzio while vacationing in Venice. The novella explores themes of artistic inspiration, forbidden desire, and mortality. Now let's see about other options. Option B. Franz Kafka. Franz Kafka was a Bohemian, German-speaking writer known for his work that explore alienation, existential dread, and absurdity. His famous works are The Metamorphosis, The Trial, and The Castle. His style is often described as Kafkaesque, reflecting bureaucratic and surreal oppression. Option C. Hermann Hesse. Hermann Hesse was a German-Swiss poet, novelist, and painter. His famous works are Siddhartha, Steppenwolf, The Glass Bead Game. His novels often explore individual self-discovery, spirituality, and the existential philosophy. Option D. Bertolt Brecht. Bertolt Brecht was a German playwright and poet, famous for his contribution to epic theatre. His famous works are the Three-Penny Opera, Mother Courage and Her Children. He used theatre as a medium for political and social commentary. Death in Venice remains one of Thomas Mann's most celebrated novellas, offering a profound reflection on art, beauty, and the fragility of human existence. It stands as a cornerstone of modern German literature and continues to be studied for its psychological depth and symbolism. Our next question is, who wrote Madame Bovary? Options are Option A. Honor de Balzac. Option B. Gustave Flaubert. Option C. Marcel Proust. Option D. Emile Zola. Pause the video and try to tell the answer. The correct answer is option B. Gustave Flaubert. Gustave Flaubert was a French novelist celebrated for his attention to realism, style, and psychological depth. Madame Bovary, 1857, is his most famous work and is considered masterpiece of realist fiction. The novel tells the tragic story of Emma Bovary, a woman dissatisfied with her provincial life and trapped in romantic illusions. It critiques bourgeois society, romantic idealism, and the consequences of unfulfilled desires. Now let's see about other options. Option A. Honor de Balzac. Honor de Balzac was a French novelist and playwright known for his monumental series of novels titled La Comédie Humaine, The Human Comedy. Famous works are Eugene Grandet, and Father Goriot. His novels focus on French society, human greed, and social ambition. Option C. Marcel Proust. Marcel Proust was a French novelist best known for his monumental work In Search of Lost Time. His writing explores memory, time, and human experiences. His famous work is Swan's Way. Option D. Émile Zola. Émile Zola was a French novelist and journalist, considered the father of naturalism. His works often depict social issues, poverty, and the struggles of the working class. His famous works are Germinal, Thérèse Raquin, and Nana. Friends, Madame Bovary is considered one of the greatest novels in Western literature for its profound psychological insight and its critique of romantic idealism and middle-class values. Flaubert's meticulous style and focus on realism set a standard for modern fiction. Before our next question, I want to share something. Join our Platinum membership for Rs 599. Unlock exclusive access to 20 plus videos on each topic, covering key subjects like British literature, literary criticism and theory, cultural studies, Indian literature, world literature, prosody, literary devices, chronology and prices, and more. Get PDF of compilation of the most repeated question to ensure you are well prepared for the January 2025 exam. Plus, enjoy mixed type questions and mock tests to enhance your practice. Sign up for now and supercharge your preparation. Don't miss out on this opportunity to ace your exam. Now back to our questions. Our next question is War and Peace was written by which Russian author? Options are A. Fyodor Dostoevsky, option B. Ivan Turgenev, C. Anton Chekhov, D. Leo Tolstoy. Pause the video and try to tell the answer. Correct answer is option D. Leo Tolstoy. Leo Tolstoy was one of the greatest Russian novelists and key figure in the world literature. His famous works are War and Peace, 1869, Anna Karenina, 1877, The Death of Ivan Ilyich. War and Peace is an epic historical novel set during the Napoleonic Wars, blending history, philosophy, and personal narratives. It explores themes of fate, free will, and the human experience during war and peace. Now let's see about other options. Option A. Fyodor Dostoevsky. Fyodor Dostoevsky was a Russian novelist and philosopher known for his deep exploration of psychology, mortality, and human suffering. His famous works are Crime and Punishment, The Brothers Karamazov, The Idiot. His novels often delved into existential and spiritual dilemmas. Option B. Ivan Turgenev. Ivan Turgenev was a Russian novelist and playwright best known for his portrayal of social issues and the lives of Russian gentry. His famous works are Fathers and Sons, A Murder in the Country, and Radin. His works are often for their elegant prose and psychological insight. Option C. Anton Chekhov. Anton Chekhov was a Russian playwright and short story writer, renowned for his contribution to modern theatre and short fiction. His famous works are The Cherry Orchard, The Seagull, Uncle Vanya. His stories often focus on human nature, existential theme, and subtle social criticism. Friends, War and Peace is widely regarded as one of the greatest novels ever written, offering a panoramic view on Russian society, war, and humanity. Tolstoy's monumental work continues to influence literature and philosophy globally. Our next question is, Margaret Atwood's The Handmaid's Tale is set in which dystopian society? Options are A. Oceania, B. Gilead, C. Panem, option D. Airstrip 1. Pause the video and try to tell the answer. The correct answer is option B. Gilead. Gilead is a theocratic dystopian society in Margaret Atwood's novel The Handmaid's Tale, 1985. In Gilead, women are stripped of their rights and their primary function is a reproduction. The society is ruled by religious extremism with rigid social hierarchies and state sanctions violence. Now let's see about other options. Oceania. Oceania is the totalitarian state in the George Orwell's novel 1984. Ruled by Big Brother, the state is characterized by constant surveillance, propaganda and the mind control. Option C. Panem. Panem is the dystopian nation in Suzanne Collins' The Hunger Games series. It is divided into 12 districts ruled by the Capitoi, with an annual event called the Hunger Games. Option D. Airstrip 1. Airstrip 1 is name given the Great Britain in George Orwell's novel. It is a province of the superstate Oceania and serves as a symbol of totalitarian control and loss of national identity. Our next question is, Derek Walcott won the Nobel Prize in Literature in which year? Options are A. 1990, B. 1992, C. 1994 and D. 1996. Pause the video and try to tell the answer. And the correct answer is option B. 1992. Derek Walcott was a St. Lucian poet and playwright. He won the Nobel Prize in Literature in 1992 for his imaginative work deeply rooted in the Caribbean culture and colonial history. His most famous works, Omeros 1990, is an epic poem drawing on Homeric tradition while exploring Caribbean identity and history. Next question is, who wrote Beloved? Options are Toni Morrison, option B. Alice Walker, option C. Maya Angelou, option D. Lorraine Hansberry. Pause the video and try to tell the answer. The correct answer is option A. Toni Morrison. Toni Morrison was an American novelist, essayist and editor, celebrated for her powerful exploration of African American identity, history and trauma. Beloved 1987 is her most famous novel, which won the Pulitzer Prize for Fiction in 1988 and was later adapted into a film starring Oprah Winfrey. The novel is inspired by the true story of Margaret Garner, an enslaved woman who escaped slavery and made unimaginable sacrifices for her children. Themes are slavery, motherhood, memory, and redemption. Now let's see about other options. Option B. Alice Walker. Alice Walker is an American novelist, poet, and activist best known for her novel The Color Purple, 1982, which won the Pulitzer Prize and the National Book Award. Option C. Maya Angelou. Maya Angelou was an American poet, memoirist, and civil rights activist. Her famous work is I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings. Option D. Lorraine Hansberry. Lorraine Hansberry was an American playwright and writer best known for her play A Raisin in the Sun, 1959. Friends, Beloved is considered one of the greatest American novels of the 20th century, providing a haunting and poetic exploration of the devastating legacy of slavery. Morrison's writings capture the psychological and emotional scars of oppression, leaving an indelible mark on world literature. And friends, that's it for this video. I hope you liked the video. Stay tuned for part 2, where we will explore even more important questions from world literature. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more insightful content. Thanks for watching.